Hi, beautiful people. Happy Friday. Hope you all are doing well and ready for a weekend of relaxation. Gypsy Rose is really trying it. Not only is she losing followers, she is totally losing grip of her fantasy life. She posted this to her stories yesterday. The caption reads, "When you are living your best life and they can't take that from you." Winking eye emoji. Let me just say this. She was living her best life for one, and no one was taking it away from her. Yet she decided to take her mother's life. Or maybe it was true that the police was investigating her and her mother, so she decided again to take her mother's life so she could blame it all on her mother so she could continue living her best life. And secondly, look at that evil grin. She really thinks she's above it all and is invincible. I don't think she knows the saying that those that laugh last laughs the best. And I can guarantee you Gypsy will be exposed for the evil being that she is, and the truth will come out. Just a matter of time. She also made this post: blonde or brunette? Which of my hairstyles and color was your favorite? Blonde, brunette with highlights. I can tell you Ryan Anderson's answer. He definitely would have put brunette. Talking about Ryan, last week people were asking him when last has he heard from Gypsy, and he usually never answers those questions. But this one live, he actually responded to those asking, and he said it has been quite a while, or not recently. And then a few days later, he said this about Gypsy.
Yeah, bottle hoe, I do have a real job. It's called blocking your bitch ass. Block. I'm done with you. You had your shot. You gone, bottle hoe. You probably gypsy anyway with a name like that. Stick a bottle up your ass, hoe. There you go.
Ryan is scorned. He seems to despise Gypsy. Is this his way of letting us know that she no longer wants to have anything to do with him? And it would make total sense, and I will explain that in a bit. But damn, Ryan, those are some strong words to say. And he didn't come back to apologize, which he usually does. Now back to Gypsy. One thing for sure, she is delusional. To think that people are going to take fashion advice from her. As you can see under one of her posts on Instagram, it says, "Search Gypsy Rose Blanchard fashion inspiration." Hello? If you are looking to Gypsy Rose for fashion inspiration, good luck. But don't go out in public if you do take inspiration from Gypsy. And who gives a damn about the color of her hair? What hair? Because the last we saw, she had none. Or is she going to spend thousands on another wig instead of putting that money to good use and going to see a psychiatrist? And for those that are responding to her, you guys yourself need a reality check. And also maybe do a little bit more research as to who you are supporting and enabling, because Gypsy is not normal. She, in my opinion, is dangerous. And all these social media posts she is making, all she is doing is faking it till she makes it. Or, as I'm going to show you a clip, LAURI the Dream Expert described it perfectly to the T as to what Gypsy Rose is doing.
Gypsy Rose Manson seems to think that wearing a candy cane sweater will hide who she really is. Let me read you something from FBI profiler Roy Hazelwood. The most dangerous psychopaths are the ones who look like your dentist, your mailman, your deacon. They weaponize normalcy, which is their greatest tool. They learn to mimic normal behavior like actors in a play, fooling even the close associates who would never suspect the evil underneath. A seasonal sweater does not hide the bloodstains of your mother. Gypsy.
That is a show from LAURI the Dream Expert. I will have her channel linked in the description box. She is absolutely awesome. And now, bear in mind, this is what Gypsy has done her entire life with her mom. Played a role. And if you have seen Gypsy on a live with her staff members, Bree, Sheena, and company, she is a whole different person. You can hear the rage, anger, resentment in her voice because people are getting in her way of what she wants to do. And in my opinion, that is why she killed her mom, because her mom was getting in the way of what she wanted to do or continue to do. Gypsy absolutely was part of the con with her mom. And if she says any different, how does she explain this?
Oh my god.
Why did Gypsy ask her mum if we are still filming? If she was being her authentic self and it was just a home video being made, she would have just turned her back and went about her business. Gypsy was aware of whatever the reason was they were filming that. And also, this pic of Gypsy in the sink, how did she get in that sink? Didi sure did not put her in there. So, all this role playing as an honest, decent, all put together member of society is all bullshit. She was taught from a very young age how to manipulate and fool people. She went to prison, served 8.5 years, and did not get any help to be rehabilitated or to be a better person. As a matter of fact, she actually refused the help. She came out of prison with a plan and succeeded with most of the plan. And unfortunately for baby Aurora, who was put in the middle, slam dunk in the middle of her mother's fucked up ways and life, and that same mother of baby Aurora chooses to exploit her for her own selfish gain, and all because her mother cannot seem to give up wanting and needing attention and actually doing what is right for herself and her child. People ask all the time, why does Gypsy not work? The truth is that she does not want to work. She is too damn lazy, for one. And number two, her entire life things have just been handed to her under the guise of being medically fragile or disabled. But since her release from prison, we have seen her living her best life, partying, drinking, sleeping around, having a kid, and just being a hot mess. And the last excuse she gave was that she does not want to leave a child with just anyone, whereas Gypsy is the biggest danger to her own child, in my opinion. I said I would explain why I think Ryan seems so scorn and despises Gypsy. Maybe because Gypsy cuts all ties with him and he sees the lengths Gypsy is going to please and do things for Ken. Example, how she has been talking so much about their trip to Alaska. This morning, Gypsy made this post. It still amazes me that the things I once sketched in silence behind stone walls are becoming real memories. God gave me a second chance, and I'm finally free to live the life I used to only dream about. The Northern Lights, the world, love, all of it. What was once imagination is now a future I get to live with Ken by my side. Alaska 2026 has been years in the making. Grateful doesn't even begin to cover it. And as you can see, she has her drawing of the Northern Lights, and this was for Ken, to which she says, Dear Ken, dream as big as the sky. Someday we will see the lights and the world. Hugs. Gypsy Rose 2017. I'm sorry, where does her child fit in? Nowhere that I saw. She says God gave her a second chance and she is finally free to live life she only used to dream of. The Northern Lights, the world, love, all of it. This heifer, God blessed her with baby Aurora. God blessed her, gave her the privilege of being a mum. Where does baby Aurora fit in? I know for sure that she wanted a child because she stated in prison emails that was the first thing she was going to do is have a child. Yet here she is, not doting over her beautiful baby girl, yet doting over a dumb fuck like Ken. I am sorry, but once I started having kids, they were and still are first and foremost. They are above my husband. She doesn't give a damn about baby Aurora. Baby Aurora is only good enough for Gypsy to exploit her, the way I see it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a wonderful weekend. Please be safe out there. Be kind to one another and don't forget, make good memories. Bye, guys.